little blue box is over that little, so that's why I don't know. I don't know that it's happening or not. So now it is. It is. Hey, internet friends, we're here. We are at an Asheville tea bar. It's called the Panther Moon, and this is part something of a series of
part 5, maybe part 6.
It's on meditation, and this one is, can I learn to meditate with DVDs and CDs and things of that sort? But before we start, Damon's got a joke for you.
I do not have a joke for you. Not that joke.
Just kidding. That'll be it later. You gotta pay money for that one.
That's right. Yeah,
so there's the question. Can you learn it from a DVD or YouTube, or do you have to actually have a meditation coach?
Well, first of all, since you mentioned we're over here at Panther Moon Tea, I just want to put a little shout out to Sumitra. Cheers. We're having a really nice herbal blend with some reishi mushroom, and I think there's ashwagandha in here. I'm on a cleanse, so liquid diet. Too. So we're getting some good medicine here while we talk. So, and loving it. And so, can you learn meditation from a DVD and book? Well, yeah, of course. Many of the different techniques that I have learned on meditation were passed on from a book, from the DVD. So there's absolutely no reason. I mean, most meditation practices and techniques are usually very simple.
You know, when I hear that question initially, I think, well, of course, that's how you learn everything from a book or a DVD.
Sure.
But you got to think about it. It's a beginner that's going into something that's mysterious like meditation. So they're going to have just basic questions, and I guess that's a good question from a beginner. Oftentimes when you're experienced at stuff, you forget what it's like to be at another area.
True. Well, the trick is it's not just learning the basic technique, though. It's, you know, it's quite often with anything else, there are subtleties involved. And if you actually are seriously wanting to practice meditation, then there's a lot more to learn. And certainly there's still a lot you can learn from a book. But, you know, just think about going into the gym. Would you want to learn everything you needed to know for proper form, for proper, you know, nutrition, for proper, you know, from a book, which you can learn a lot of good things, but would you rather have someone who's got the experience in real time, who's done it, who's doing it, getting great results to help guide you and kind of get the shortcuts that you don't necessarily learn from a book? And if you've ever done any car mechanic work and trying to use a car repair manual to fix a car, there's always something missing. So, and quite often it's the subtleties within meditation, especially in your ongoing practice, that don't necessarily get answered in a book.
So you can learn from a book or a DVD or some other medium, but having an interaction with an actual human, because that person may have walked the path already, he might be able to, or she might be able to tell you to go take a left or a right. So it is better, but as a beginner, you can definitely, you know, I was thinking as I was meditating, I was thinking about when I was a kid, I had bought a mail order thing, and it was a big giant piece of paper that you'd unfold on the floor, and you lay there, and it tells you to keep your arms out so far away from your body, shows you where to put your legs, and then all around the whole silhouette of the body, it had how to meditate. And I bought it for like $6 or something. That's how mail order do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to play with.
So you can even learn from a sheet of paper that someone put a silhouette.
I mean, part of this, you know, part of these questions came from my research and writing my own book on meditation for beginners, just to help people get started. So, yeah, of course you can learn from a book or a DVD. It's a great place to start.
And do you have a link or something for them to purchase that book? Or?
The book is still in the process of being written.
Oh, okay.
It's in final kind of edit stages, so I haven't released the book yet. But if you go to heartmeditationforbeginners.com, then you get on my email list. I'll actually release like chapter by chapter in single email, so you can kind of get it that way.
There you go, beginners. So you can learn from a book or a DVD. Do you have a DVD?
Not yet.
It's coming.
Yeah.
We're working on that.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's anything else that's more in-depth, or we can just wrap this up and make this a short one.
Yeah, and I mean, as far as great books on the subject that I know of, are actually, you know, a nice sound meditation is the Open Heart Prayer. You can get that on iTunes. You can just Google it. It's a great place to start. It's got a guided meditation for the heart strengthening and then the prayer. It's a great way to start.
Do you have a suggested list of books?
I don't.
Or you could compile one?
I could.
That would be another reason for you to go to his website and request Make it a
Yeah.
demand.
Yeah, send me a request, and I will put together a list.
Okay. Let's wrap this up.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Put a bow on it. Wrap it
Peace,
up.
love, and happiness. Ninja Shred signing off. This is a short one. It's pretty basic question. Yes, you can learn from books. Okay, stay tuned for future webinars and videos on. I said that like a from a different country. Videos.
Videos.
Stay tuned later for some videos. Peace. We're out.